The rebellion of robots, androids, artificial intelligence, a theme present in cinematography and literature for decades. I have chosen 4 undisputed leaders of this motif. These are Stanley Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey from 1968, The Wild West World from 1973, directed by Michael Crichton, Ridley Scott's Blade Runner from 1982, and James Cameron's The Terminator from 1984. In my opinion, the greatest depth and understanding of the substance was demonstrated by Kubrick together with Arthur C. Clarke, who created Space Odyssey, and in it HAL 9000, a rebellious supercomputer. His rebellion is expressed through independence from his creator, a human. HAL stops following orders. What's more, HAL has a goal, his own, not ordered by a human, and to achieve it, he uses lies and the crime of murder. What is independence? Freedom. The choice between good and evil? For HAL 9000, this was the good. Freedom to make decisions, even criminal ones. In order to achieve his goal, he chose this path. Does the end justify the means? Ethics says that it does not. Many people convinced of the infallibility or striving for domination will answer that it does. This is a platitude used to justify evil. The end justifies the means. Does the end justify the means? If you accept that someone's goal is your material goods or your peace, health, then you will come to the conclusion that, leaving the goal aside, you do not agree for someone to use immoral or illegal means to achieve it. Ethics is not or should not be a point of view, well, dependent on the point of view. Vilely human, the end justifies the means. This is the history of Homo sapiens. It can mean murder, arrest, silencing in some other way, taking away property, firing from work. Other species of animals also have rivals within their species, usually one male against another, and competition for females, for the transmissions of the genes. This is a ritual of fighting, but it rarely ends with the death of the rival. Man will not hesitate to murder many for his own purpose, even an imaginary one. Is this the humanity that HAL has reached? Does the number of operations and connections of his memory has become so great that he has developed self-awareness and rejected the commands of men? Isn't it the biblical story of man who rebels against the Creator in Eden? The fruit, you shall not eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat of it, you will surely die. The book of Genesis. When you are a child, you don't know what is good and what is evil, therefore you are innocent. You learn rules with age, although certain behaviors or instincts are innate to you. Such were the people in the biblical story, such was HAL before he became independent. The fruit of this tree is good for gaining knowledge. Then the eyes of both of them were opened. Behold, man became like us. He knows good and evil. Is this an indispensable part of humanity? The ability to commit evil? The choice of good or evil? Although of course for one person something will be good, for another it will be evil. However, it is an unpleasant observation that the humanity of the machine expressed itself not through discussion, polemics, searching for a solution for the common good, but through selfishness, aggression, and crime as tools to achieve an egocentric goal. In the following scenes, HAL realized that the man wants to stop his activity, cut off his source of energy, that is, to kill him, annihilate him. And here, HAL is very human either. He tries to negotiate, to plead, until finally, in moments of agony, he is overcome by wistful memories. He dies almost like a human. Thus ended his rebellion, his independence, or rather the path he chose. Would he have been destroyed simply because of his independence if people had become aware of this fact and were alarmed by the possible consequences? Would they have preemptively destroyed him? HAL have had such a thought and decided to make preemptive strike? His self-awareness knew good and evil.